All right, Jordan. As you guys know, the cryptocurrency market has been on fire lately. In particular, Elon Musk, Dogecoin, and a new upcoming crypto, Shiba INU, have been trending on social media across all major platforms. So with the recent rise in Dogecoin, I've been looking to find the next crypto that has the potential to rival Doge, some of the other larger cryptocurrencies. And with that being said, guys, I decided to take a stab at Shiba INU. So last week, I signed up with Crypto.com and purchased 7 million shares of Shiba INU for a total investment of $185. Now, for full transparency, I've made several smaller purchases since then, and I now am holding a total of 8.8 million Shiba coin, and I don't plan on selling anytime soon. So in this video, I'm going to discuss my thoughts on this upcoming cryptocurrency and why you may want to consider investing in Shiba Inu. Now, another disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor. I'm not giving any specific investment advice. I'm just a guy on the internet who's interested in finance. This is all my opinion, and as always, you should do your own due diligence. By the way, if we haven't met already, I'm Joe, and I love to make videos regarding personal finance, investing, and real estate. If you find any value in this video, do me a favor and smash the like button. It really helps me out. Alright guys, so what started out as a meme has grown into a successful cryptocurrency market. Shiba Inu coin is on the rise, similar to how Dogecoin rose last year and has been skyrocketing in 2021. At the time of this recording, one Shiba Inu coin is currently worth 0.0001896 and can be tracked using CoinMarketCap. So many zero, guys. It's really unimaginable. According to this tracker, the cryptocurrency has grown by almost 1100% over the past 2 weeks alone. I mean, that's an insane increase, guys. Now, for those who are not familiar with cryptocurrency, it is a digital asset designed to be used over the internet. It's considered decentralized, meaning it isn't controlled by the government or any other central authority such as a bank. It has become the latest investing craze, with many already investing money into the market. With that being said, guys, I want to reiterate a couple of things. Number one, this video is for entertainment purposes only. This is not investment advice. Do your own due diligence. And number two, so very important, Joe-Dos, coins like Shiba, SafeMoon, etc. are highly volatile. Shiba Inu is a fairly new coin, so don't put money into Shiba or any other brand new cryptocurrency that you cannot afford to lose. So what I mean is, don't go betting your kid's college fund, don't invest your rent or mortgage payment. That is a huge no. Now, one of the really cool things I do like about Shiba is it's so cheap at the current price point that you can put $50, $100 and have plenty of shares. So with a small investment, you can get plenty of tickets for your roller coaster ride and not have to spend a lot of money. However, with any investment, I would always encourage you to spread your risk. So you may want to look into cryptos such as Anchor, ANKR, Ethereum, Litecoin, etc. Now, if you're saying to yourself, Joseph, well, I don't have $40,000 to $50,000 to buy Bitcoin. Well, the good news is that you don't have to buy it at that price point. You can actually just buy small fractional portions, whether that's $20, $100, $500 worth of Bitcoin or Ethereum or whatever it is. And I would obviously say to buy Dogecoin. All right, guys. So one of the main reasons I decided to invest into Shiba is because of its current price point. If you look at Shiba, it's currently trading at around 100,000th of a penny. I mean, that's really hard to compute. That's really hard to compute in my head and do the math. But it's 100,000th of a penny. That's where it's currently trading at. And again, just putting $50 or $100 buys you a ton of tokens. So it gets you on the ride, it gets you in the door, whatever metaphor you want to use. Again, I'll say this until I'm blue in the face. Don't put money into it that you can't afford to lose. However, I do like the fact that it is vastly cheap in price, which means it's a lower risk and high reward because you don't need to invest a lot of money. But the upside potential to make a ton of money is there, but of course, nothing is guaranteed. This crypto being so inexpensive is, in my opinion, actually a really positive thing because that brings more people in, more retail investors like you and me, more real people buying in because it's cheap in price. It brings people in now, and I think that the key is holding and not immediately selling. Now, buying at this price level, one important factor to keep in mind about Shiba, and any crypto for that matter, is that it's going to be volatile. It's going to move up, it's going to move down, and we've been trading recently in what is known as a sideways pattern the last few days. So with that being said, I wouldn't say it's been stable, but if you look at the chart, it's been kind of moving within a specific spread. But my point to you is this, guys, that you need to be aware that cryptocurrencies like Shiba, being so new, have a tremendous amount of volatility to them. Now, we've seen a lot of volatility over the past week when Vitalik Buterin gave 50 trillion tokens to the Indian COVID relief fund. We went from 100,000th of a penny down to 100,000th of a penny, and Shiba is now in the process of rebounding from all that trading activity. So remember, guys, we can and have seen a tremendous amount of volatility. We saw the market cap shrink a ton over just a 24-hour period, which is why I say don't invest your life savings. Now, the other cool thing about this price point is if you put in $50, $100, for example, you may not have a panic attack if it drops 30 to 40% in value and say, oh my God, I got to get out because I have my life savings in Shiba. So again, guys, please don't put your life savings in Shiba. Don't do that. Now, another reason I decided to invest in Shiba is I do see some similarities with Dogecoin. Let me explain. In my opinion, I feel that Shiba is evolving, much like Doge did in its early stages. exchanges. And what I mean by that, Joel, is Shiba is getting a tremendous amount of press and media coverage right now, which is one of the main reasons I love Dogecoin. So for Doge, you've got Elon Musk, you've got Mark Cuban, Snoop Dogg, and others. Now, granted, right now, Shiba does not have the level of exposure or that celebrity factor yet, but it could happen. So when the creators of Shiba came out, they tagged Shiba as the quote Doge killer. Now, I have to say, I really don't like that term, but I get it from a marketing perspective. From a marketing perspective, it was actually a really smart thing to do, because when they did that, they attached themselves to Doge. So now if you look at the media coverage coming out, a lot of it, they'll mention Dogecoin and then they'll say, oh, by the way, there's this new one called Shiba, a new coin that is called the Dogecoin killer. So Shiba is getting piggyback media coverage off of the media coverage that Doge is getting, and Dogecoin is getting an insane amount of media coverage right now. So as I mentioned earlier, guys, this gifting situation happened when Vitalik Buterin gave $1.2 billion of 50 trillion tokens to the Indian COVID relief, which is giving Shiba a ton of exposure and will likely expand its number of coin holders, because Shiba will be associated with a positive humanitarian effort. Now, after that, Binance picked up Shiba on their Indian exchange. So in India, they immediately within 24 hours said that you can now buy and sell Shiba on their Indian exchange, which created a brand new market, India, for people to buy and sell Shiba on their Binance exchange. Again, guys, I believe the key to Shiba growing and becoming more mainstream is more global accessibility, and this is the step in the right direction. Being able to purchase the currency through crypto.com is another major step, whereas before you would have to buy Ethereum or another crypto and exchange it to Uniswap or another platform and pay additional fees. So the process was much more complicated. Now, another reason I do like Shiba is the Shiba Army, the community. Is very similar to Dogecoin, guys. So Doge has the Doge Army. Both communities have a ton of people who are advocates and passionate about the cause. They both want to be known as the people's crypto and help the everyday person like you and me become wealthy. I mean, the community is very active on Reddit, Twitter, and all other social media platforms. So with a strong community behind it and a growing community at that, Shiba has a chance of moving up in price and becoming like Doge. Now, I'm not saying it's going to happen overnight, but it is a possibility. All right, guys, so I want to switch gears for a minute, as my goal is to be unbiased and be as transparent as possible. So with that being said, there are some things that are wrong with Shiba. It's brand new, it's heavily volatile, and I'm not bashing Shiba, but I have to point these things out and call it as I see it. Shiba is still new, it's not proven yet. We don't have enough of a track record, which is why if you're going to invest, I would say keep your eyes wide open, meaning just be aware of the current environment, the situation that you're walking into, which is why I say don't invest the money that you can't afford to lose. Don't invest your life savings. Don't do that. Don't go betting the farm, so to speak. So as I mentioned earlier, guys, I now have a total of investment of about $230, which allowed me to accumulate 8.8 million shares. Moving forward, I plan on buying any dips, and my goal is to get a minimum of 10 to 15 million shares that I'm going to hold long term. Now, if Shiba were to go to 1 cent, which is one of its goals, at 10 million shares, that would be $100,000. And to me, that is a great return on investment. That's a great ROI. For an investment of $200, I think is worth it. So for me and my financial situation, the investment is worth the potential reward, and I can afford to hold this long term if needed. I really hope that you enjoyed this video and that it gave you some perspective on Shiba and the crypto market in general. Please comment below and let me know your thoughts on Shiba and investing in crypto in general. I want all the Joe-Dolls out there to be successful, so go make money, but be smart about how you invest and be sure to protect yourself. If you found value in the video, do me a favor and tap the like button and share with others. It really helps to support and grow the channel. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell, as I'm posting valuable new content multiple times a week. Thanks again for watching, and until next time.